welcome to another episode of the Extremely Casual Gamers podcast with Ellie, Chris and Guy. This is a casual gaming podcast for the everyday gamer. And on today's show, first of all, Guy, you've got a bit of a fun game for us, a bit of a guessing game.
I do. It's a top 5, but I'm going to bring you 5 games and you've got to figure out what the category is.
Oh, so you're the only one doing that?
Oh, because have you also done
Because I
it?
brought 5 things as
No,
well.
no. I brought a bunch, but then you guys could do it as well.
Yeah, great.
Oh,
So
thank
we have
you.
a whole heap. That's fun.
Whole heap.
That is fun. And Chris, you want to discuss something?
What is the title of this podcast? Extremely Casual Gamers. I want to discuss when you shouldn't game.
Nice.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
right now, full disclosure, I'm not gaming.
Oh.
And it's by choice.
Oh.
But we'll get into that later on.
Boogly boogly.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I've heard through the grapevine that you went and visited, you copied me, and you went and visited Guy after you saw that I'd done it. You thought, oh, I probably should do it because Ellie did it.
Show face,
Yeah,
represent the team.
yeah. How was it? Meeting Miller?
I did go see baby Miller, who's just over a month old now, I believe.
She was a month old that day.
That day.
Aw.
You didn't get an invite to the birthday party. Sorry to hear that, Ellie.
That was that soup, eh?
Yeah. But fortunately, my wife is the real carer and nice person to the family who makes food and always takes it around for people. So she made cookies and cannelloni, took it round, just drop it off, just a quick visit. The good thing about visiting a baby, especially a newborn, I've realised is just a fleeting visit.
Yeah.
G'day. Let the parents talk to people that aren't babies and little kids for a bit so they can get their adult brains going again.
Yeah.
And then, all right, we'll get out of you guys here.
Yeah, that's
Totally.
Did that. Lucy didn't hold the baby at all.
Oh,
Miller.
did she? Was she asked and
No.
rejected it? She just didn't.
I held Miller straight away. Guy gave her to me.
Yeah.
And what was her technique?
I held her the whole time. Do you know what the brilliant
Nice.
thing was? The brilliant thing was, right? I am not confident holding babies.
Yeah.
Because I've never done it. However, after hearing how you did it, I was literally like, I've just got to beat that.
Yeah.
But also, you've just got to bring it into your. First thing I did was just like, as soon as I walked to the door, g'day, Guy, how you going, man? Look down. How's he holding? Quick. I've got that locked away in
'Cause
my
I was,
head.
I was holding Miller as they walked in.
Yeah,
Smart.
and he was holding her by one leg just up in the air.
Yeah.
Like a chicken.
And I was like,
You know, when
easy.
yeah. Like you see people who've gone hunting and they've caught a
Yeah.
rabbit.
Yeah. And then at one point when he handed her over to me, he held it by the back of the neck like a sort of baby puppy.
Yeah.
And I was
With
like,
my
this
teeth.
is easy.
With my teeth.
Yeah, with the teeth. And I was like, this is totally easy. I don't know how Ellie would stuff this up.
Yeah.
But no, just bring it in there, close to the breast, just support
Right.
the body. And to be honest, Miller just sort of slept, made a few noises, wriggled around a wee bit, and was totally fine.
Cute.
And the thing went through my head of, this would be easy being a parent.
Okay.
But no, it was great. I really enjoyed it and was lovely to not only meet Miller, but also your daughter Daisy
Yeah.
might be the cutest kid I've ever seen
I agree.
on the entire planet.
She's
She
Wow.
looks like something out of a Disney movie
She
with
is very
big blue
cute.
eyes, blonde hair.
Yeah.
Super
all the,
friendly.
The sparkly stuff, really friendly. Apparently, I'm one of her best friends, which is great.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And so I was just like, wow, you guys have really made one of the cutest humans in the world.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
It's
Yeah.
all credit to Meg. She's
100% credit to
She's 2 for 2 on baking 2 really good, cute kids.
Yeah. I
So
agree.
2 for 2 on that. I was holding Miller and Chris was standing next to me and I just sort of hospital pass kind of thing, just sort of gave him Miller to see how he'd react.
Oh, nice.
He nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Because-
So and to the point where when you guys left later on the day, Meg just out of the blue goes, Chris did really well.
Oh, that's good.
Like,
Oh,
just-
did she say that about me when I left that day? Or
What, the human forklift?
Yeah. You did good if you were sacrificing our baby to like some alien overlords,
Yeah,
like
okay,
holding her up, like, here, take this child.
Placing her in like a really high up shelf or something.
Yeah.
You have the perfect posture for that.
Oh,
Oh, that's
thank
great. It makes me feel confident.
And
Yeah, nice work.
you were only there for like you said 10, 15 minutes, but Lucy, who's like the most motherly person ever, didn't hold her. And I was like, man, Chris was hogging the Miller.
She wanted to.
Yeah.
She always wants to. And my favorite thing is to send a photo of her holding it to my parents every
Yeah.
time. And then my mum will always reply saying, oh, when's ours coming
Yeah,
along? But, no, she didn't get to. And
Was it
she's,
just because you were hogging it, or was she waiting for us to say, Lucy, hold her?
No. She just has held so many babies while I've sort of sat awkwardly next to her. It's just my turn.
She was also reading a book to Daisy.
Yeah, that's true.
oh,
yeah.
that's cute.
But no, we had a great time. It
was lovely.
Lovely.
Delicious lactation cookies
They
and
are
some
good.
cannelloni.
Yum.
Very good.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
And how are you, Guy, after
Good.
the last week?
Yeah, a little bit of sickness with my toddler, Daisy, in the house, so a little bit of separation. You know, me taking the toddler, Meg taking the newborn, but we're sort of past it now. We're just going to have to get used to it because Daisy goes to a kindy. But no, good. And
Nice.
since last week, and we'll talk about this in the DLC next week on Monday, I've been playing a lot of Tales of the Shy.
Yeah,
which
keen
is
to
a
hear what you
good
thought.
sign.
I've been playing it heaps.
I'm pleased to hear that.
Yeah.
Because we had, what was her name again? She came in, the game
Nicola.
developer. Nicola came in from the development company that was working on it. And when you was like, there's a few things I need to say about this game, I was like, oh no. But the fact that you've been playing it a lot makes me think that, maybe they've got something
I still
here.
have notes, but I'm like, I have notes. Whereas last week I have notes.
Yes. So,
yeah.
and that'll be in this week's DLC, or Monday's DLC.
Yeah.
Cool.
Beauty. All right, well, we'll jump into some listener feedback first of all. We have a Facebook group, private Facebook group called Extremely Casual Group for Extremely Casual Gamers. Come and hang out there and we just have little discussions. Now, did you like that I'm planning for time here as I find my episode notes?
Oh, I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, no, I should have
If
brought these up.
only we had been banging on for about 6 minutes there about babies. You could have had your Facebook ready to go.
I know. Oh, now it's not refreshing properly. Oh, I need to be fired, guys. I need to be
I don't know if you can fire somebody who's not
Guy.
technically been hired.
Guys, you and I, let's just go completely silent.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay, hi there. My name's Ellie, and I've found my document now. First of all, I'd like to shout out Rachel Morgan.
Ah,
Okay, now I've got
damn
me.
it. Okay, she's good to go.
No, right. Rachel Morgan, who we discussed last week,
yeah.
who didn't realise that the Nintendo Switch could be docked on
onto
the
the
old
TV.
Yeah,
And then Guy flamed her massively.
flame her?
Yeah, that was
He
mean.
lit her up, man.
Yeah, she basically replied and said, I feel so called out after this week's DLC. It's all true. I had no idea I could dock my Switch to my giant TV, and I did wonder what the extra bits in my Nintendo box were for. That being said, I completed an FNCS cups and currently placed in the top 30% in the world, all while playing
Wow,
handheld.
that's awesome.
That is very impressive.
That's funny. I bet she's been playing handheld for so long, she actually prefers it now.
yeah, probably.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably.
I also love to picture her so excited to get her Switch out of the box. She didn't even bother looking at what the other stuff did, just fired it up and started playing.
Yeah. Daniel Simons had something to say to you, Chris, about your gaming news last week, and none of us knew or called this out.
This was a huge blowout, by the way.
Huge blowout. So basically, the Black Flag sequel that Chris Key was speaking about last week is a book.
It's a book. I was like, maybe it's a mini game, maybe it's a blah, blah, blah.
I'm so glad I didn't turn that gaming news into a video. Because you would have been absolutely destroyed in the comments on TikTok.
100%. Yeah. But also, why are they making books? Like, just make it proper.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should have Googled it, and that's why we are called Extremely Casual Gamers.
Exactly. Just wanted to clear that one up. And
Funny,
then,
though.
Yeah, that is pretty funny. And how we literally spent quite a lot of time, us three, talking about, what would that be about?
Why would it? Because
Why
Assassin's
would they
Creed
do that?
Shadows just came out.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be a DLC. No, it's a book, guys.
Oh, dear.
And there's nothing worse too when you're listening to something and you know the answer.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard this so many times, so people would have been like banging their heads against the wall there. Sorry about that.
Also, Tyler Fowler, he posted in the group today looking for recommendations for mobile games. So I just thought I'd read some suggestions because you might find that it's helpful for you.
Yeah.
I'm obviously the top comment and I've suggested Bacon, to which he said, I still play LOL. I got a little gift pack from the developer for completing all the levels.
I remember we talked about this.
I didn't realise it was you, Tyler. That's amazing. Stardew Valley, which you always talk about on mobile, plays
Just
very well.
Just a good go-to, man, yeah.
Yeah. Sean says if you're into Civilization type, Polytopia is very addictive and the games are reasonably quick as there's a limit of 80 turns or something like that.
Cool.
High strategy based and if memory serves me correct, free. Miriam also seconds Stardew Valley. And then Kaichi says, shameless self-promotion, I'm creating my own mobile game. It's a strategic word combat game called Spellcasters, which we have talked about before.
Yes.
He's linked it there. So if you do want to have a go at that, it's in the comments now. And that is our listener feedback this week. Thank you for contributing as per. I guess we'll jump into some gaming news.
Absolutely. And can I just quickly say on the mobile games, sometimes a mobile game can be so good at just like taking over your life a wee bit. Like you just need a little something to,
Yeah.
Especially if like, as I've banged on about, like you got a flight coming up or like you got to catch the bus all the time. Having a good mobile game rules.
Very true. Very true.
Gaming news, Guy, do you want to lead us off? Big
I
fella?
got one. So you know PETA, the people that are...
PETA?
PETA?
Like
Animal.
PETA?
The animal, the people... something animals, I think is what it stands for. The people that are against
People
animal cruelty.
endangering terrible animals.
Torturing animals, maybe is the last two. I don't know.
People's encouragement for torturing animals.
That's it. Definitely.
Yes, the pro-torturing of animals
That's
people.
right, yeah.
They are requesting that Nintendo remove the metal ring in the nose of one of the latest characters called Cow. So in the new Mario Kart, there's a character called Cow.
Nice.
It's a cow.
I like it.
Simple.
Now, obviously, it's a fictional character. It's a cartoon cow that can drive a cart. But it's got one of those metal rings in its nose that you see on animals on farms like pigs and sheep and not sheep and pigs, right?
Pigs and cows,
Pigs and
yeah.
cows, right?
Yeah.
So this is what they officially said. The brass ring in cow's nose glosses over the real world violence and cruelty to animals. That's why we're asking you to give this beloved bovine a small but meaningful update. Remove the nose ring and let cow race freely without any painful reminders of the industries that treat animals like profit-making machines.
Wow.
So they've seen that a fictional cow has a nose ring.
Here we go. I was so interested to see what guys take on
No.
this.
See, the thing is, I'm actually kind of confused where I do stand on this. Like, I'm not on the fence. I just haven't figured out where I am because, like, it's a fictional cow. Like, it's not actually.
But if the fictional cow had like its foot in a trap or something, like something horrible, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Yeah.
It's an interesting one. I know because with pigs, you put the ring in the nose to stop it from digging around in the garden and making a mess.
So they're saying that one of the reasons why they do this is to, and it sounds awful when you talk about it, so they put the nose rings in calves so that when they go to feed to their mothers, it's painful for the mum because the metal ring's like poking into the thing. So the mother rejects the calf, so that then
get
the
rid
milk,
of it.
so
If
then the
that's
cow,
true.
so then the
Get rid of it.
the mother cow will then generate milk, and then that's
Get rid of it.
That's all part of it. But at the end of the day, like somebody pointed out,
That's horrific.
It is horrific.
That is
It
horrific.
And that's,
What do they
that's a
point
sep-
out? What
But
do
that's
they
a
point out?
separate argument as well. Like, should Nintendo remove this nose ring when we know that the cow isn't actually being harmed because it's racing a cart? And somebody also pointed out that this is set in a world where this cow knows how to drive. So how do we know that cow didn't get a nose ring as like a piercing?
This is the thing. Is it
You
an
know?
accessory or is it
Well, here
something?
we
Is
go.
it an accessory?
Here's a good thing, all right? Let's say cow did get a nose ring as a piercing. Don't have it in the middle. Put it on the side like a punk.
Yeah, like
true.
punk
And then,
cow.
yes, cow got a piercing.
Yeah.
However, I
Yeah.
think that thing you just told then about the mother rejecting its calf.
Yeah.
Look, I love dairy products. I eat so much cheese and drink milk and stuff,
Yeah.
right? And it's a horrible industry.
the
However,
worst.
just take the ring out and make sure give a little bell collar or something.
Yeah.
Just something.
It's
you know?
not
Yeah.
hurting anyone to just remove it.
Just remove
and
it.
the thing is, the people that are like, "Arr," like who are like anti-turning, like removing it. If the game was released and the cow didn't have a nose ring, like it
it's a
straight
new
from the get-go,
character.
people aren't going to go. Those same people aren't going to go. It doesn't have a nose ring. Woke. But because
They probably-
Peter
yeah.
has made a statement about it, they're like, "Don't you dare get rid of that nose ring."
Yeah.
But this isn't also the first time that Peter have come for Nintendo, because back in 2020 with Animal Crossing New Horizons, this was a bit silly, encouraging abusive behavior towards fish and insects, where players can tear wildlife out of their homes and display them in cramped cases in a museum. In Animal Crossing's New Horizons, there is eventually you open a museum. And you can catch bugs and you can catch fish. And every single time you catch one for the first time, you can then go and display it in the museum. So then it's just a way to
You
just
can do that in a lot of games.
right?
Yeah.
So they're saying that Animal Crossing was abusing that.
It's
and
weird, right? Because-
Encouraging people to put bugs in museums. I think Peter actually don't care about cow. I think they're just doing it to
Wow,
get
that's
people.
huge.
Yeah, I don't think they care about the cow character. I think they're just doing it to create talk,
Chat.
to
Yeah.
create chat around Peter, and to remind everybody that they're still there. And
I think in this particular instance, they should just get rid of the ring. It's like, oh, yeah, fair enough. The only reason the ring is there, like if a cow was wild and running free, they wouldn't have a ring.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sweet, so get rid of it or put it on the side so it's like punk cow.
Yeah.
double
terms of-
down, Nintendo, make it bigger, and add some sad eyes.
But in terms of the bugs thing, like who cares about bugs? Like, do
Yeah.
we care about bugs?
No.
Oh, they're living creatures too,
No,
aren't they?
100%. Do you know how
bugs.
many
I hate
bugs there
them.
are in the world?
I
There's
hate them, but
trillions. Yeah.
Last night, Daisy picked up a book that she wanted to read, and there was a cockroach on it.
Oh.
Right? And she went, And as a parent, you don't want to teach your kids to be scared of bugs. I was like, I've got it, honey. Don't worry. And I grabbed the book, and I went outside, and I flicked off the cockroach. She's like, oh, thanks, and I grabbed a book. And then Meg looked at me, and when Daisy looked away, I went, because I hate bugs.
Yeah,
You
right.
can't act like you're scared around them in front of your kids, because then you'll give them fears.
Well, that's why you've got to promote spiders. You can't
Yeah.
be anti-spiders and anti-bugs because
Yeah.
spiders
True.
eat bugs.
True.
So just pick one, but don't kill spiders. But unless they're really big, nasty ones.
and that's the big ones, yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
but if you see a little one with a little web there, and it's not hurting anyone, leave it because he'll be catching bugs for you. Man.
Yeah, he'll be
Yeah,
chilling.
exactly right. Well, I've learned what a nose ring does now. I didn't actually know that.
Yeah,
And I
it's
also
horrific.
I also just Googled it as well, and sometimes I use it on bulls to lead them with like a
Yeah,
rope.
yeah.
That's so...
That's gnarly.
Oh, imagine having that done to to you. That's
so
awful.
are you leaning towards get rid of the nose ring?
I think culture and things are sort of influenced by art, like video games and stories and movies. And so, I think maybe, remove it.
Yeah.
Because why is it there? Why
But
is
also,
it there?
if you're listening to this right now and you're going, it's just a bloody video game. Things are going too far. Like, who gives a shit? I don't give a shit. I'm not even going to play the game.
No,
but
exactly.
my brain just goes, cool, get rid of the nose ring.
Yeah.
It seems nasty. I'm going to move on with my life.
Yeah.
And it's not going to affect gameplay at all.
Amen.
But some people just do get rolled up by
Yeah,
it.
they get rolled up.
And it's all good. And
Yeah.
Guy, it's okay that you're one of those people. The news that I have is that a trailer was released yesterday, I guess.
Oh, yes.
Definitely not today. For Fallout Season 2, the TV show. They've announced that the second season of this TV show, which is on Prime, is going to come out December 17th. It is set in New Vegas. One of the great things about the first season of Fallout, and I was a huge Fallout fan, was that it ends with them walking to Vegas, which is the second game that came out on PlayStation 3 after Fallout 3. And in my opinion, the best Fallout game of all the ones on PlayStation that Bethesda made. So a few things that it sort of featured in the trailer was the VATS system, which is where, because the gunplay was so terrible, you could sort of freeze play and select a body part you wanted to target with your gun, and it had a
I've
percentage
seen that,
chance of
yeah.
hitting. And it's because the gun mechanics were so bad, it's like impossible to finish the game unless you use that. It was implemented really cleverly in the games, which is cool. But there was a shot of Ali Purnell shooting and like a bullet going really slow, and I was like, maybe that's the VATS system. There's a bit where the dog in Ali Purnell, what's her name? I can't remember what her name of the game is. I'm just calling her by her actor name.
Oh,
Well, it's Ali Purnell,
I have
Don't
no
look at
idea.
me.
the girl with the big eyes.
I have no idea.
She's like, her and the dog, which I assume is called Dog Meat. They're like looking down at the ghoul who's played by Walton Goggins. Walter Goggins?
Walton.
And they're looking through what looked like a dinosaur's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
There's this iconic part of the New Vegas game where there's a guy up in this giant fake dinosaur
Yeah.
shooting down from the mouth with a sniper rifle. And I was like, oh, that's a cool nod to the game because that was in the game. Mr. House is in there, who's the bad guy from New Vegas. Lucky 38, the big casino from New Vegas, is there too. And at the very end, she finally has a run-in with a death claw, which is the scariest...
big scary monster thing.
Big scary monster thing, which is that's kind of the toughest foe in the Fallout games, was a death claw. So
Right.
I was just like, cool. There's a whole lot of nods to New Vegas, and just like it really is fan service, which is cool. In terms of Fallout, the show season 1, everyone loved it. I gave it like a 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Because I love Fallout. I love the universe. However, it was quite cheesy.
Oh.
Like just whereas Last of Us, the TV show, was just brilliant. Like that was close to a 5 out of 5 that first season. I still haven't watched the second season, but it's close to a 5 out of 5 for the first season.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, Fallout was like a 3.5 out of 5 for me. Just a bit cheesier. But to be honest, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's kind of funnier than The Last of Us. There's a bit of wacky stuff happening, and, So, excited for December 17th when that season comes out.
Beauty.
Also, real quick, speaking of trailers and fan service, and it's a big week because in 2 days' time, on August 23rd, is when we're finally going to get Helldivers 2 on Xbox.
Oh, wow.
That's that big crossover
Oh,
day.
yes.
And also Gears of War Reload is coming to PlayStation.
That's right, yeah.
So it's the big crossover event. And earlier this week, the start of this week, or end of last week, they were teasing that with Helldivers 2 coming to Xbox, everybody's been wanting like this big Halo crossover, and it's actually been confirmed. So Halo ODST, which was kind of like a spin-off game,
I remember
which
that.
was set between or during the events of Halo 2.
Wasn't it like a strategy game?
No, that's Halo Wars.
Oh, Halo Wars, yeah.
So Halo ODST is when you're playing as an ODST soldier, which is an orbital drop stormtrooper.
Oh, very similar to
or shock
Helldivers.
troop, which is very similar to Helldivers. It's like the Helldivers of the Halo universe who like come down in these drop pods and then you do stuff. So they had their own armor class and their own weapons and stuff like that. So the War Bonds, which is like the battle pass that you can get with Helldivers 2, they've released the trailer for it where you've got Halo 2 weapons, and so you've got the assault rifle, the combat shotgun, and the silenced SMG, and so it's like this Halo Helldivers crossover.
We need to jump back on that.
Oh, we haven't played Helldivers in a minute, and
Yeah.
I'm buying this War Bond.
Yeah.
And then even if we don't play it for another month or two, I need to get it.
Yeah, that's like
So-
two of your favorite things ever.
Coming together. I have to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's an exciting thing that's happening this weekend.
Very cool. Very cool. Alrighty. Who wants to go first? Good segue.
I think we do Guy's game first.
Yeah, let's have a bit of fun. Let's have a bit
All
of
right,
fun.
so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to read out 5 games,
Yeah.
and then you've got to figure out what connects them. So
Yeah.
top 5, guess the category.
Okay.
Let's make it real easy to begin with.
Okay.
Doom Dark Ages, Monster Hunter Wilds, Tales of the Shire, Death Stranding 2, Assassin's Creed Shadows.
They all came out this year.
Boom.
Nice.
Easy. Warm the tires up a little bit.
Nice. I had no idea.
That's genuinely impressed eyes just then
I was
from Ellie.
Well done.
Was it when did you realize that was the category?
When you said Death Stranding 2.
Yeah.
Because I was like, Tales of the Shire, yeah, it was this year.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know the first one, the Doom Dark Ages. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that came out, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice work.
All right.
Nice.
So we understand the game.
Yeah, got it.
Play
Now,
along
do you
at
want to
home.
do all of them or do you want to rotate?
I'll do one more.
Okay.
Okay.
And we'll do ours as well.
Okay.
Tomb Raider, Horizon Forbidden West, Stellar Blade, Silent Hill 3, Returnal.
I know what they are. I know what it is, Ellie.
Is it to do with female protagonists or something?
Yes!
She's done it.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
All right, I want to give you guys one, all right?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Guy Mansell, Geralt of Rivia, LeBron James, Sydney Sweeney, Ash's mum. What is the connection between those 5 things?
Sydney Sweeney, LeBron James, Geralt, me, and Ash's mum.
Yes. What could it be, guys? What could
People
it be?
that all have the same sexual energy.
Hey, that could be it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah,
What are you thinking?
I don't know.
Geralt of
Is anything popping into your head at all?
Guy's obsessed with all those things, including himself.
I'm not-
Let's lock that in.
the only one of those 5 that I'm obsessed with is Ash's mum.
Do you want to know what it is?
No, I want to keep guessing.
Okay.
I want to keep thinking. I want to keep thinking.
Have a
Okay.
guess at home as well. While
Yeah,
You're
um,
listening.
All right, Sydney Sweeney, she's recently been in the headlines for the jeans thing.
Nothing to do with that.
Nothing to do with
Oh.
that. LeBron James, everyone calls him the GOAT.
Oh.
Yeah, because I call Guy the goat.
Yeah.
The podcast goat.
Yeah, the podcast GOAT.
Guys, you're going to have to tap out.
Yeah, okay,
You're
we're
not
not
gonna
anywhere
get
near.
All right.
It's people I wished said happy birthday to me yesterday. So it's just that was my top 5. That's
so-
cool. All right.
Did you say happy birthday to me?
yes?
In June?
Yeah, I messaged you.
Did you?
Yeah, of course I did.
Oh, shit. My bad, man.
No, that's all right.
I
I'm just
realized it
joking.
was your birthday, and I was like, oh, I'll say happy birthday to him
Yeah.
tomorrow.
I
I
just thought
do
it was-
have your present, by the way. I got you, and you as well. Yours is in the mail, and yours I thought was in the mail, but it's actually pickup. So I got you both presents.
Really?
Did we
Yeah.
get him a present?
No.
There we go. So
we
I just
doing presents?
I just Uno reversed
did.
your awkwardness.
Did you? Oh, bless you.
I just thought that was a funny top 5.
That was
That's really
good. That was
funny.
funny.
Ellie, have you got one?
Yeah, I've got one.
Or you need to kill time until you find it on your phone?
I've got it. Okay, I've got SingStar, Split Fiction, Detroit Become Human,
Oh my God.
Chimp Party, and The Sims.
Games you
Games
played.
you played.
Good job it wasn't a top 6 because you wouldn't have been able to do that.
Yeah, true. Oh, thank God.
I was going, what have I played? Hang on.
And then when you put them all down on paper, then you looked at it. Were you like proud of yourself?
I was like, there's actually quite a few.
Hey, did you put It Takes Two on there?
No.
Hey.
There's another, I haven't got Stardew there either. There's actually a few I haven't put on there. But
Yeah.
yeah, those are the 5 games I've played.
Did you say Trackmania?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God, oh my
I
God.
must be in double digits, actually.
You've got at least 8 games that
Yeah.
you've played.
Thank
What
you.
a legend.
Thanks.
All right, I'll do another one. Here we go.
Okay.
Kamehameha.
Is it a person, a game,
No,
a
it's a
food?
move that Goku
Goku
does in Dragon
Ball Z.
Ball Z.
Ellie. Hogwarts.
Okay.
Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
Lightsaber. ECG sponsorship.
Things that don't exist.
Things that don't exist, but I really wish they did.
Which one of those do you wish existed the most? Because the idea of a lightsaber is dope, but man, I would end up dying very quickly.
And
Yeah.
it would be used for bad stuff. I'd say maybe Bulbasaur. Like, imagine if basically Pokemon are real. When I was a kid, I had a dream that, and it was one of those lucid dreams that I was out in like the bushwalk area of my school and I found a Bulbasaur and caught it and I just became a Pokemon trainer.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't want Pokemon to be real because they would get exploited very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
You
Mr.
drive-
Pro Nose Ring over here just
Yeah.
wanted Pokemon being
All I'm
exploited.
thinking about is Mr. Mime walking the streets at night, just selling his body.
No, but-
You know?
Guy, come on, man. Why
You
does
know?
Mr. Mime need to sell his body? He's not a person. He's a Pokemon. He can just roam around wild and free.
Yeah, but then
It's because guys like you will pay for it. That's why. But like also maybe Hogwarts.
Hogwarts would be sick.
That would, yeah.
You know, but that causes a lot of issues too. None of them are perfect.
No, but an ECG sponsorship would be all right.
Actually, yeah. ECG
Why didn't none of us say that first?
But would I pick that over Pokemon being real? Probably when I weigh up all the pros and cons.
Yeah.
A massive ECG sponsorship.
Yeah.
100%
We're manifesting it.
Yeah.
Guy, do you want to do another one? Or have you?
I've got another one.
Okay.
Or Ellie's got her one ready to go.
You fire up yours.
Okay. Here's 5 games. What do they have in common? Split Fiction, Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey / Abe's Exodus, Boogerman, a pick and flick adventure, must be Boogerman, Conker's Bad Fur Day, and South Park: The Stick of Truth.
Games that you pulled off ChatGPT.
Except for Split Fiction. Yes, look, I've had the category I wanted,
Yeah.
but then I didn't actually have 5, so I had to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
if
yeah,
they
yeah.
they
I get that,
existed.
I get that.
So
Split Fiction, Abe's Odyssey. I don't remember the other three.
Boogerman, Conker's Bad Fur Day, and South Park: The Stick of Truth.
that's interesting. I don't know.
Yeah.
I never
pretty-
played the Stick of Truth. I know the game. I know 3 of those games.
Was that the one where maybe it was the fractured butthole one, the South Park game, where it's like the difficulty slider? And you like, do you want to play on easy mode and your character's white, or do you want to play on hard mode and it slowly gets, the skin tone gets darker, which is like brilliant from South Park. No, I can't. I have no
think
idea.
of that
Yeah, it's a bit niche, that one. All of those games involve farting mechanics.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wow.
You know? Yeah. Who would have known? I've got to play those
And
other
Split
4.
Fiction.
Split
Yeah.
Fiction, there's the farting pigs.
Yeah. That's where I sort of rooted
It's
the
not,
idea
It's
off.
not heavily focused
No.
on in that game. It's just, it features on a side mission. All right, I got one. Time Splitters, Shadow of Mordor, Command and Conqueror, BioShock, and Dead Space. Now, this is a hard one.
They all sound really grim. Like disaster is striking.
Oh, they do sound very grim, but that's not the category.
Okay.
Time Splitters, which is the game with guns in the arcades. In the arcade, Time
That's Time
Splitters.
Crisis.
Oh, Time Crisis.
Yeah, Time Splitters is a very popular, I think, PlayStation 2 game.
Right. Okay. So say them again.
Time Splitters, Shadow of Mordor, Command and Conqueror, BioShock, and Dead Space.
Was it games that everyone wants a sequel for?
No, because this is Dead Space 2 and a BioShock 2, wasn't it?
There's heaps of Bioshocks, but
Oh,
like
you mean
people
like a
want
sequel?
now,
yeah.
like
No.
you know, because everyone wants another shit. People to do stuff. Well, you want people to you take that Shadow of Mordor.
People want
Nemesis
a Nemesis
system.
system. Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody wants another Command and Conqueror
Right,
game
okay.
because there's so many of those.
Oh god,
hard.
this
It's a
is
hard one.
Yeah.
Hard one. Play along at home.
Yeah.
Quite niche.
Or is it? No, I got no idea.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
It's from developers that no longer exist.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Free Radical Design, Monolith Productions, Westwood, Irrational Games, and Visceral Games. All of those developers made those games at the time, but since release, no longer exist.
Which is pretty crazy because there's a few like iconic games in there.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah. All right, here's one. Christian Bale in American Psycho.
Yeah,
Kratos.
yeah.
Steve from Minecraft,
Uh-huh.
the main character. Jack Nicholson in The Shining. And a fireman. What do they all have in common?
Pickaxes.
Close.
Axes.
Axes.
Yeah.
Oh, he's axes.
Yeah. There was axes.
Because I was like, oh, what video game characters use axes? And there's only like a handful and they're pretty specific.
Yeah.
So then I just added in some like,
Nice.
yeah,
Smart.
That was good.
Nice.
nice work,
That
guy.
was good.
Yeah.
Great
All
work.
right, this is my last one.
Okay.
The Witcher 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Baldur's Gate 3, God of War, Grand Theft Auto 5.
They all sound like games that Chris would buy, but then wait for the bugs to be gone before he plays them.
100%.
Yeah, it would.
Especially Cyberpunk. Oh, so The Witcher 3,
They're all very much Chris
Cyberpunk.
games.
They are very Chris focused.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
How many of those have you played? The Witcher 3, Cyberpunk, God of War. The only one you haven't played is Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, that's definitely on my list.
Yeah.
Games of the year.
No.
There's
There's no way Cyberpunk got Game of the Year.
I have no idea. The RPGs.
Games that heavily feature on the nudity.
Oh, that's why Chris likes them.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So we've drawn a line between Chris loving them and nudity.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Look, guys, I like nudity.
Fair enough.
All right?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fair.
most
Fair.
humans do.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
some form or another.
Fair enough.
Boobs. Am I right?
What?
Boobs.
You make me sick.
Am I right?
Saying boobs like that. All right, here's one. Mortal Kombat.
Mhm.
The Last of Us. Pokemon. Hitman. The Witcher.
They've all been adapted into movies or TVs.
Nice.
Correct.
Well done.
Guy Mansell. Look at him go.
done.
Have you got any more? Are you done?
I'm done.
I'm
You're
done as well,
All right,
yeah.
I've got one last one.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, here we go. And feel free, by the way, if you're listening to this, which I know thousands of you are, chuck it on the old Extremely Casual group for Extremely Casual Gamers. If you've got some, what are they called? Top fives. Top
Yeah,
fives.
nice.
Yeah, it's fun.
Guess the top 5 is what we'll call it.
Yeah, cool.
All right, here we go. No Man's Sky,
Mm-hmm.
Fallout 76, Cyberpunk 2077, Skull and Bones, Sam's Pokemon card collection.
Now, I'm pretty sure I know this, but I want Ellie to
Ellie,
take
what
it.
do you think it is? Sam being your partner.
Yeah, okay. Are they all useless?
Close. They're all massive letdowns.
Yeah. Yeah. Just terrible from the start.
Nice.
Yeah.
Although No Man's Sky has been updated massively
Totally.
and people love it now.
And
Same with Cyberpunk.
And Cyberpunk 76 probably still sucks. Skull and Bones was a huge letdown. They were developing that for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it was a massive letdown. And of course, Sam's Pokemon card collection is mostly energy cards and like Rattatas and
Yeah,
stuff,
and trainer cards.
which he paid thousands for.
Exactly.
Has he stopped?
Yeah, it's one of those things where hyperfixation,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
all
yeah.
of a sudden I haven't heard about it in a couple of months. They're just somewhere stocked away. And every time I'd pull like a reasonably good card, he's like, Ellie, I can get money back for this one. So, even though I've spent money, we've got heaps here that are going to make money back.
So
I'm
do you
thinking,
think the amount of money that he spent versus the amount of money that he holds in value is outweighed?
he seems to think that if he sold them all, he would make back more than what he spent.
Oh, right.
But I need to see it in real life.
So
I
it's a
need to
nest
see it
egg.
happen.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Do you have a rough idea on how much he has spent?
I actually don't.
Guy.
I doubt he's disclosed it to me.
Well, these are things that, like, if Lucy knew how much I spent on certain things,
Yeah.
There'd be
Marriage would be over.
conversations would be had.
Yeah. So no, I don't know. But apparently he's going to get them all valued one day and then sell them all and we're going to be millionaires or something. So we'll see. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Maybe not
I
millionaires.
said
but
that about Meg's granddad's stamp collection. Guess how much that's worth? Nothing.
Surely it
Really?
is, though.
No, honestly.
Really?
There was like hundreds of, I can say in the thousands of stamps.
I
And they
guess-
were from like 19, like there was a few that had like 18 as the starting number. Like 1892. Like he was an avid stamp collector when he was like
Yes.
younger than us. And he kept all of them. And I was like, mint, let's take these home with Jack.
Oh,
I love how
bless.
like he spent his whole life doing this thing that he loved, and guys like, sweet, I'm gonna try to sell this straight away. Not even Meg, but Meg's new partner.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
My granddad had a key ring collection
Aw,
of all the places he'd been around the world.
Yeah.
cute.
That reminds me, I need to get one of them and put it on my key. My brother's now got it.
Oh,
But
nice.
things like that aren't really worth it. Actually, a teaspoon collection as well.
Teaspoons
Oh, my
was
nana had
huge.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Those are the old school hobbies.
Yeah.
My nana's just got like a collection of racist slurs
God.
that she just brings out.
Yeah, awesome.
Every
Do you
now
want
and
to do
then.
a top 5 of them? All right, guys, it's time to get serious.
Oh, all right.
shit.
Okay.
Okay.
So, my bit of chitty chat for today is when you shouldn't game.
So there's something going on in your life here, Chris.
Well,
Are you okay?
what's happening in my life is when I got back from my holiday, I sat down and wrote a to-do list of things I need to do.
Okay.
And it's things that won't get done if I am playing a really good video game.
Yeah, right.
Fortunately, when I left, I had just finished Dark Souls 1. I didn't have anything else lined up. While I know I want to play like all these games like Baldur's Gate, I want to play Kingdom Come Deliverance, I want to play Dark Souls 2, I want to play Death Stranding 2.
Yeah.
I was just like, I cannot even fire one of those up right now. I haven't touched my PlayStation since I got back.
Wow.
And I'm like, until I have done these things.
It's been a week, Ellie. Don't.
It's been a week and a half, and I'm getting the shakes. But it has been a week and a half, and I'm basically like, until I've ticked off the bulk of the things on this to-do list, I'm not going to start a new game. And there's also been times in life where, heaps of times, I'm sure people do it too, maybe even you guys, where you know you should go do something, but you just go,
yeah.
just play the old PlayStation.
And then,
And it's like, it's one of those, and so like, usually it's nothing super important, and so you can get away with it. But in this case, I was just like, no, don't play games. Have you guys ever done a similar thing?
Good on you. Well, the main challenge is getting me to play games, I think. So I don't know if I've
So that's the
encountered
interesting thing. Do you ever, because you're very different to Guy and I, do you ever get, like, does gaming ever get in the way of you doing something?
When I'm obsessed with a game, like if like Stardew Valley there for a while where I was like really hyperfixated and obsessed with it, yes, it got in the way of stuff and it made me angry and annoyed that I had to like
Stop.
Yeah, and so I would do what you would do. I would do like everything, well, it's different to you, but I would do all my chores real quickly in the morning.
Yeah.
And then go,
That was the reward system. Was it a
Yeah.
reward system like
Yeah.
I talked about a while ago?
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah. So I'd always have to get it all done because I'm like, I can't go in and out of activities. Like I couldn't just turn it on in the morning, play a little bit, and then
Yeah.
do my chores. I can't do that because once I'm in something, I just can't stop it. So yes, when I'm obsessed with something like that, yes, it gets frustrating because it gets in the way of my life.
But it's great and you love it.
I love it. Yeah, I love it.
But that's the
It's
issue.
really
is it?
fun. Yeah, I love it too much.
What about you, Guy?
I'm definitely. I do get caught out with the whole let's play games first, then I'll do my tasks later. Like
Yeah.
I acknowledge at the time I should really do everything first because then I can game guilt free. And sometimes I do that, but sometimes I let the inner voice win.
Yeah.
And especially if I'm playing a game that I'm quite obsessed with,
Yeah.
I'll be like, you know what, I'll just get a quick bit of gaming done now because I know I can get everything done. And there have been times where I'm like, okay, got to pick up Daisy from kindy, and it'll be like 2:30 and I've done nothing. And then all of a sudden, vroom, and I hustle and I get it all done. You know,
Okay.
like, cool, I can do this now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
right.
but there's been plenty of times where I've been caught out and I have gamed for ages and then I look around the house and I go, oh, shit.
Yeah, I know.
I should have done there's a lot more to do than I thought.
Yeah.
And it's a shout out to developers too for making games that are just like super addictive. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could, and also the other weird thing that's been happening too, and it's once again, it's been a week and a half. Is I just go to bed now at like a normal hour
Yeah.
with my wife.
Are you sleeping better? Like, are you getting better sleeps? Because you're not as like.
No.
Okay.
So like I don't get bad sleeps. I just go to bed like 11 p.m. usually.
Yeah.
11:30 and then wake up later. Whereas now I'm going to bed at like 9:30
Beauty.
and getting up at like 7 or like just waking up naturally. Whereas I used to be woken up by my alarm.
Yeah.
So that's been really interesting too. I mean, I hate it. I want to go back to gaming. And I need to get this to-do list done as fast as possible. But it's
Yeah.
also a list of stuff that I know I have had a year to do some things. It's stuff around the house, little jobs and things that I have just been putting off. And like anytime I have some time, I'll just be like, I'd way rather sit on the couch and play PlayStation.
Totally. Are you good at gamifying boring tasks? Like, could you make a game out of it? Like, for a certain task, it's like, I have to do this before Lucy finishes doing whatever she's doing. Do you know what I mean?
Wow,
Does
really?
that work for you?
No, I've never done
You
that.
try that? It might. Sometimes I find gamifying things makes me work better. Like Sam and I will do it with each other because we're both ADHD. And so if we've got like a competition going on, I will then find motivation to do whatever the task is.
That's a good competition.
Yeah,
okay.
Maybe try that. Like, I don't know what the tasks are though, so I don't know how to gamify them.
I'd
but-
also need like a carrot. You know what I mean? The carrot or the stick or whatever. I need like a punishment or a reward.
Oh, so yeah, right.
Because
Otherwise, you just game.
but just like beating my wife at something, I don't know.
Not a good enough reward.
Nah.
No.
We did do this thing on while we were on holiday, which was like counting how many swims we've gone for. It was just like, I'm actually up to 6 swims. How many swims have you had?
Cute.
And then, but it would just be like, because you'd be somewhere and you're like, should I have a swim? No, I can't be bothered. It's just like, oh, but she's going to go for a swim and there'd be one swim up on me.
That's so funny.
And then so at one point, she was like asleep and I was just like on my laptop killing time for an hour and I was like, I'm going to go for a swim.
Yeah.
Didn't even want to go for a swim. But the swim ended up being really great. And I was like, this is a great idea.
There you go.
But yeah, so gamifying stuff could work.
Could work.
Yeah,
Try that.
I don't know.
What's an example of a task that you're talking about? How big are these hours of work, or is this like
yard work?
Like,
Is
what
it,
is
is
the
it like painting a
One-
room?
One of the jobs I have to do is during the like flooding and stuff in Auckland a few years back.
Jesus? There's a long to-do list. It
Yeah,
was 2 years ago.
Yeah, well, no,
Yeah.
it's something that I've only just decided I'm going to.
Oh, okay.
But
Sorry.
basically, Auckland had all this rain like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and this fence of ours, underneath it's like it has this cement base. It's only a little picket fence. It's tiny out the back of our house, but it's got a cement base where they filled it up with dug a trench, filled it with cement, then put the fence posts in it.
Yeah.
That because of the amount of water going through and flowing under it, it's now warped and the concrete under it is cracked, and it's like you can't straighten it up again.
Oh, that's annoying.
Like it's just so I'm like I'll just get rid of it. We don't need it. But I have to like smash up all the concrete, cut up the fence, remove it all, go get a trailer, fill it with dirt, take it home, fill up that area with dirt, and plant new grass.
Not gonna lie, that sounds quite fun.
Does
100%. It's right up my alley.
Go to
I
high
love
pool.
doing
Go to
stuff like
high
that.
pool and get one of the concrete splitter things because I did that. We had a concrete footpath at our house when we first bought it.
Yeah.
and I was like, hit it with a hammer a few times.
Didn't work.
And
How
then you
thick
get
was it?
It was hugely thick.
Wow, so that's like maybe 30 centimeters. Really?
Oh, yeah, it was-
30 centimeters thick.
It was massive.
Wow.
It was massive because I didn't realize how big it was until I started hitting it with a hammer. I'm like, this is gonna take a while. And then we got one of those like can't remember what they're called, jackhammers.
Yeah.
And just it literally split it apart like it was polystyrene.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
And also so fun to hold and do.
Yeah, what were you doing? I was jackhammering.
Yeah.
Well, I think the concrete on this is probably only like 10, 15 centimeters thick. So it's real easy to do. And it's a job that I will love doing once I'm out there.
Yeah.
But there is something about being inside. I love my lounge area. It's got a lovely, comfy couch, big TV, and there's like I'll be having a coffee on the couch.
pump
Got a heat
going.
pump going.
Yeah.
And it is cold at the moment.
It is winter.
very cold. Yeah, but I'm
Maybe
just
it's
like
a spring job. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a
but
spring job.
you sound
huh?
like me though. Yeah,
spring
No,
job.
I've got plenty of yard work that needs doing. Our garden looks terrible, but there is no point doing it at this time of year.
Because it's wet and
Because it's
soggy.
wet and soggy, but yard work's for summer.
But my thing is, because I got to plant new grass and it's a shady area, so I'm going to get special, like you can get dirt that has better nutrients for grass growing, and I'm going to get some shady area grass seed, right? So
lovely.
to better promote the growth there. And it's a patch maybe, like, I don't know, 3 meters by 2 meters, like hardly anything. But I'm just like, maybe I've got to do that now just as we're going to spring so that it grows straight away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
And there's little things like that. There's also, I've filmed a whole lot of stuff for several social media reels that I need to post because I'll just be like, and then not post them when I should, because everyone's like, you need to do more on Instagram to grow your bloody base. It's me doing my wife's voice, by the way.
Yeah.
And just things like that.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, once I've edited that reel and I've done that and I've fixed that and I've fixed that and I've fixed that and I've done this thing, then I will fire up another PlayStation game.
Okay. Do you think, though, abstaining from gaming is it actually making you want to do it more? And you're going to rebel anyway in the end?
Are you going to start resenting?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, do you think maybe you should have 1 day a week, 1 night a week, 1 weekend a week, 1 weekend day, where you are allowed to game, but then every other hour outside of that, you have to do your tasks?
The problem is, as soon as I start up a game, I'm not going to be like, oh shit, it's Tuesday, I'm only done a game on Mondays. Like, absolutely not.
Yeah,
You sit there and you go, I'm not 12.
No.
I'm a freaking adult. I'm in my 30s. I bought this house. Like, I have a mortgage. I'm not dedicating. Because
right.
Meg suggested that to me as well. Like, why don't you do like a list and then blah, blah, blah. And it's like all of it makes sense. But then I sit there and go, you sound like my mum. And that's nothing against my wife, because she's like, I don't want to sound like your mum, but I need to tell you, I need to dumb it down for you. Because I'm a child. So don't talk to me like a child. Well, don't act like a child.
Well, the other thing I've sort of realised too is I am going to break the thing before I finish my list. I've already literally resigned myself to it.
Oh, well, then break it now. Like,
No. This is not the support I need.
Go on the PlayStation app right now and purchase a game so that by the time you get home, it's ready to go.
Exactly.
Death Stranding 2 is installed.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Right?
Yeah.
And I've decided that's the next game I'm going to play, just because the reviews for it have been like astronomically better than the first one. And it's like everyone now will enjoy this game. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm intrigued to see what it's like. It's literally installed on my PlayStation, ready to go. Shout out to Sony for sending us. Did you guys get a copy of that?
Yeah, I got a copy.
For
No, I don't
review.
think
Oh, it's weird that they didn't send you one, Ellie.
Yeah, it's weird, eh?
That's really
I'm
weird.
the perfect target demo.
You are.
Actually, maybe I did. And then I ignored it.
You probably did. But I know that I'm going to maybe even next week fire that up or something. I just need, like, in the meantime, Chris, just like, the other thing I need is, like, let's say I was tidying up my house and doing these things because we were, like, going to sell, right? Let's say that was the motivation. If all of a sudden a house popped up that we really wanted to buy, then that next morning at 6 a.m., I will be out there doing that shit. I need someone being like,
You need a motivator. Yeah.
I need like a deadline or something.
What you should do, get your wife pregnant.
Oh, yeah?
Get your wife pregnant. Because damn, when you know you've got 9 months,
True.
you can be insanely productive.
True.
Yeah. And you'll play so much PlayStation as well.
I just feel
Because
like
you're like, I don't think I'm going to be able to play that much PlayStation once this kid arrives.
Can you though?
You can. It's just a different type of playing.
Is it like this is actually an interesting topic. Is it more of a tagging in and tagging out of games? It's like the Hobbit game.
Yeah.
Ones where you can't be too invested because you're going to be stopping and starting a lot, and it's just going to be.
Hobbit, Tales of the Shire is a great game to play when you've got a newborn,
Right.
because it's very much like, because with a newborn you can have plenty of time. Like those things can sleep for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
At which point you could be like, I'll go have a nap, whatever. I'll tidy the house, whatever. Or you can do what I did yesterday and play Tales of the Shire for like ages.
Yeah, right.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of time to game. Nice. Good to know.
You'd be surprised how much you can game, but at the same time, don't be surprised if you don't play as much as you did.
All right.
Yeah.
So just confirming, your advice, Ellie, was just to play it.
Yeah.
Just
I
play
mean,
the
if you
game.
already know you're going to break it, like you've already broken
Just
the
play the
promise to
game.
yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
You would be terrible as one of those group leaders for like Alcoholics Anonymous.
Just
You
go
wanna
on
do it?
piss, man.
Just do it.
Wait, you feel like drinking? Just drink.
Yeah. So her advice was just play it, and your advice was to shag my wife.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Both of those sound great.
They do.
Big fan of both of those.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to abstain
You're gonna
both.
abstain
from the shagging of the wife. I'm gonna go home and play the game though. Yeah. I'll update you guys next week as to whether I've actually started up a game.
Yeah. Okay. Can you do the chore that you talked about, the fence? Can that be a this weekend job? And then by Monday next week, boom, you're playing again.
100%. The other thing you got to weigh up is I have quite a large piss up tonight for those listening, Thursday.
Oh yes.
And then I have another one on Saturday.
Oh.
So that's a real thing I've noticed getting in the way of my weekend chores is I'm quite often hungover. And it's just from working at my stupid rock and roll radio station.
Yeah.
Like, there's just so much stuff happening.
Also, I feel like even though you would enjoy that task, it sounds like you could actually be a little bit burnt out there too, Chris, because I feel like you do a lot. And
I
don't
just
think
got
you
back from
realise.
Europe for 3
don't.
weeks.
Yeah, but like even that's exhausting, is it not? That would
Oh,
be
yeah.
exhausting.
It is actually exhausting.
Poor Chris.
Poor Chris.
Yeah, guy, you would not want to be in my shoes.
Tell you what, man. Also, if you don't want to be hungover on the weekends, knock up your wife.
That's a good point.
Because the last thing you want to be is a newborn dad with a hangover.
The problem is, guy, I feel like that's just your answer to everything.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, shit, okay, I'm just going to knock up my wife and it's going to sort everything out.
You want to be reminded to not let your car run out of Warren Orejo. Knock up your wife.
There you go. It works every time, eh? Hey.
But no, I'll update everyone next week as to whether I'm gaming or not.
Yeah.
I kind of am quite proud now. I'm like, no, I'm going to abstain.
Nice. Good on you, bro.
Yeah.
I think I've just nearly diagnosed you finally after that.
With what?
super
feel like-
super thick autism. Like thick autism.
I feel like Ellie's got autism and ADHD and she's just trying to put one on me.
Yeah. I'm
And
like,
they
which
just
one?
keep being
She's got
rejected.
2 hats.
Which one?
Wear the hat. Wear the hat.
No, maybe not. But I actually think you could be both.
Really? Based on what?
Maybe. Like, okay,
Tell me what it is.
You talking just now, this conversation just here. Okay, look, I'm not promoting armchair diagnosing people listening. I'm not. However, you talking about like I need an external thing to put pressure on me. Like that's often
You don't think
ADHD.
it's just laziness?
I love you added the whiny voice.
No, it's not necessarily laziness, Chris. You might be lacking the actual dopamine in your brain to do that task that you don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? We like novelty. We like things that we're only interested in, right?
Yes.
Nobody loves to do things that they don't like to do.
No, however, it is a bit different when you've got ADHD though.
Why?
It's just more extreme. Like
Right.
you really reject those to-do lists, especially if you're really busy though and burnt out. I feel like that's coming into it too.
I'm actually
It's
not
not.
burnt out.
I
Or
don't
busy.
think
he's burnt out.
Like last year I was burnt
Yeah,
out.
you were actually. So you've recovered, you reckon? From
100% because
Okay,
I don't
that's
have
good.
hardly any extra stuff going on at the moment.
Nice.
So I'm
Okay.
actually not.
So you should do the fence then.
So I should do the fence. And the other thing is I love doing the fence. It sounds fun, right?
Yeah, it does.
And I got it I've even got it mapped out. I'm gonna
Only if the weather's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're
And
not
also
hungover.
what I want to do too is I'm waiting for a group of 4 straight sunny days. And I've got it all figured out. I'm gonna go pick up the place with the dirt, right?
Mm-hmm.
The place.
See, I was doing a good Chris voice. Oh.
So here's how I'm gonna do it. And this is
Okay.
how my brain works. Logical. I like everything to be logical.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which I'm
there's-
sure
there's
makes
the
me autistic or something. Is like I'm gonna smash the fence up, cut it, get it all ready to go. I'm gonna go pick up the dirt from the dirt place. You
Yeah.
get a free trailer hire for 2 hours.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to take that to my house. I'm going to unload that. I'm going to put all the fence stuff on the back of it. On the
Take it to
way
the
to the
skip.
dirt place is the dump.
Oh,
Use a free trailer, dump it, then take the trailer back all within 2 hours.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm going to find out what day you're doing this.
And just
then
interrupt.
And then just be like, hey, can you bring that trailer to my place so
Yeah,
you
I've
can
got a
bring my
million
juice freezer?
Yeah. I've got a big shipment of Ellie's soup I need to take to the dump.
now I just need to ask one more question. With that carefully laid out plan, with every logistic
don't
already
know.
in place,
Yeah.
How would you be okay if someone came and interrupted that and screwed with your plan? If something started not working out or anything like that, would you be okay with it?
What do you mean? Like, so my wife comes along.
I don't know, something interrupts you or there's a roadblock that you can't do the whole plan that you've come up with. How would you feel about that?
Do you know what's
The
interesting?
tip is closed that day.
Oh, well, I would have pre-Googled it.
No, but it's closed because something happened.
Oh, okay, yeah, like something just random.
There was
Drama
too
at the tip.
Drama at the tip, bro.
And that is the title of the episode. Drama at the tip. There's too much rubbish. They say, guys, too much rubbish today.
What are
But
you
it
gonna
probably
do?
is in this day and age. I'd probably just look for another tip.
I'll see you.
No, because the way my brain works is I actually welcome problems because
you like-
I really like solving problems.
Nice, yeah.
And so I had a problem. I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
My truck that I built with my dad.
Yes.
Last day before I flew to Europe, I was coming down the hill, turning into my work car park, which is 3 stories underground. You know
Yes,
it.
I do know it.
And I could smell fuel.
Oh.
I was like, holy cow. So I got out, I parked in my park because I was almost there, hopped out, looked underneath my truck, and it was pissing out fuel.
Oh,
like heaps.
shit.
And that is a fire hazard. My car has caught on fire before and almost blown up. My old one that I built with my dad. What's the common theme? And I doused everything in a fire extinguisher, which I now keep in my old cars at all times.
Nice.
Right. And so it was the day I was flying to Europe that night. And this is at like 3 p.m., right?
That's no good.
But I was like, okay, it's all good. It's in my work car park, which is safe and secure. I'm going to leave it for 3 weeks. When I get back, I called my dad. I was like, what do you reckon I do? He's like, Paul, who's our mechanic, is one of his mates down in South Auckland. He's like, he'll have a guy who's got a trailer or a tow truck. Just when you get back, call him. He'll get the tow truck. You'll just have to tow it out with a rope up those ramps around the corners. It's a nightmare.
I know the.
It's terrible. And I was like, I don't know if I can do that. And it was a real thing. And then I managed to figure out problems. I enjoyed the process of going, no, what I'm going to do is put a camera under my hood. I should have just got someone to help, but like filming, turning the key just on, not starting it, just on, seeing where the fuel was coming out of. I managed to find where it was. I managed to figure out what it was by Googling. I ordered the part. I fixed it in the car park and I drove it out.
Oh, nice, Chris.
So I actually really like problem
thrive.
solving.
Yeah.
It's like, right. I like to sit down and go, and my Lucy like, what are you doing? And I'm just be like sitting there on the couch like, and I'm just figuring out something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so there's
Beautiful
your motivation.
minding it. Just
Yeah. Does that make me autistic?
No, actually, again, I'm leaning back towards the ADHD
See,
now.
I feel like I'm all over the place. And Ellie's like, you must be on here somewhere.
Ellie is the neurodivergent sorting hat.
Yeah.
She's just sitting there like, I say, well, you could be ADHD or it could be autism. Do you even know?
I think in this case, the sorting hat just needs to say, I think you might be just a muggle.
You're just a shit muggle.
You're just a muggle. What are you even doing here at ADHD Hogwarts?
I do just need to disclaim anything I've said on this podcast. Please don't take it as medical advice. I am just having a bit of fun here, but I'm still figuring you out, Chris, because I just don't think you're neurotypical.
How about this? How do you get a test to find out?
Well, this is the thing. It's very complex. Like, there's screeners you can do, but like they're very limited.
Is there something you could tell me to go do where I could come back and be like, Ellie, I've done this thing, and it points somewhere?
I'd be interested to see what you'd score in these specific screeners. I could send them to you. And
How
just
long
see
do they take?
They're like 20. Yeah. I think
you'll
both
get
are
bored
50.
and halfway through and not do it.
I think they're both 50 questions. And they're, again, screeners. And so they're not confirmed diagnoses, but like
Send
it
me
gives
one
you
of
an
those,
idea. Yeah. Okay.
And I will do it for next week's episode.
Okay, that'd be fun.
And then Ellie will be not finally, but she'll have something. I hope it's just a complete shambles and it tells you nothing.
I like the idea of the test being like you sign up to an email and everything beforehand, and then if you just bail on the test halfway through, you get an email be like, you've got ADHD.
Or if you complete it really thoroughly, it's like, yeah, you're pretty sure you're autistic.
Oh, well, good luck with your jobs. Good luck with your abstaining. And I'm looking forward to diagnosing you
I'll
next
update
week.
everyone on
Chris
where I'm
gets
at.
confused. It's like, yeah, well, you told me about shag my wife, so I got real confused. I ended up shagging the ground outside.
I did a job outside. I've abstained from, yeah. But I'll update everyone on where I'm at. I'm sure everyone finds this riveting.
Yeah, it is riveting. So you're not playing anything this week. You're playing Tales of the Shire.
Playing Tales of the Shire, and I'm loving it.
Nice.
And you've got a review. He's loving it. A review on the DLC episode.
Sure do.
Coming out Monday.
La, la.
What are you playing?
Bit of Formula Legends again, the demo
nice.
mode. And Sam was gutted. He read the release date wrong. He thought it was coming out on the 19th of August, which was
My birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, Formula Legends comes out tomorrow. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that said September. And yeah, it was September. So he's real gutted. So now he's still got to play the demo. He's got really good at it. He gets real. Have you noticed he gets real obsessed with things for like a short amount of time?
I think he might be ADHD.
Nice, Chris. You're catching on.
He was one of those kids that would get a demo disc in a cereal box that only has like the first 5 minutes of a level, and he's just really
I'm going to
good
master
at it.
that. Yeah.
Never played the full game.
No.
I used to do that, but that was because I couldn't afford the full game.
Oh, not because you're ADHD.
No, or ADHD. Can you diagnose me with being poor?
I need to stop. Hey, have a good week. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you in our DLC.
Bye.
Bye.